I'm Bill Monroe. Prescott Firefighter Charities and the 100 Club received a check to help the families of the 19 fallen Granite Mountain hotshots. The charities organization will receive $9,000, while the 100 Club will get $1,000. The Asian American community of Maricopa County raised the money, and representatives presented the check at Prescott Fire Station 71. About $6,500 was raised during a Yarnell Hill Recovery Group benefit concert. About 200 people attended the concert at the Dally Webb Center for Performing Arts in Wickenburg. A standoff with the Prescott Valley Police SWAT team ended peacefully and without any injuries. 62-year-old Virgil Nigel reportedly told dispatchers he wanted police to kill him and he had a knife. Residents in the area of the Korean Drive home were evacuated and the area was contained. After a couple hours, Nigel was taken into custody. The suspect also allegedly assaulted his 54-year-old girlfriend and burned a U.S. flag. The Prescott City Council set a closed executive session to interview the finalist for the city clerk position. Dana DeLong has been a records manager with the city of Tucson since 2008. Another finalist was scheduled to be interviewed, but that person withdrew from consideration. DeLong will be interviewed November 13th. Current clerk Lynn Mulhall is scheduled to retire on December 13th. Federal Judge David Berry sentenced former 55-year-old Congressman Rick Renzi to 3 years in prison for public corruption, money laundering, wire fraud, racketeering, extortion, and lying to insurance regulators. Renzi's former business associate, 62-year-old James Sandlin, was sentenced to a year and a half in prison, and both men must pay fines. The charges stem from a federal land swap in 2005. Both men are scheduled to start their prison terms in January. Former Senator Linda Gray announced she would be running for House Representative Andy Tobin's seat next year. The current Speaker of the House must give up his position due to term limits. Gray was a senator in the North Phoenix and Glendale areas from 2005 to last January. Tobin, meanwhile, is running for Congresswoman Ann Kirkpatrick's District 1 seat. Hundreds of trick-or-treaters descended on Mount Vernon Avenue Halloween night. Residents in the older Victorian homes traditionally hand out candy to little ghouls and goblins. Mount Vernon is closed to traffic during trick-or-treat time. And the Yavapai County Recorder's Office reported that 37% of voters had returned their ballots for the November 5th general election. The return number for Prescott is 38%. Secretary of State Ken Bennett stated Yavapai County has about 2,000 less registered voters than in last year's general election. I'm Bill Monroe, and that's your KQ&A News Week in Review.